been a great win, obviously. Is that as close to a complete performance as you guys have put out this year?
Yeah, I think so. I think we played probably a 4-quarter game. It's the first time we've done that in a while, and we didn't really have a flat spot during the game, and we were able to keep the ball in our forward half most of the game and just put pressure on the whole game. So yeah, it was a really good win.
Down back, you guys got a ton of the ball. Must have been fun down there, I reckon.
Yeah, well, we knew St Kilda were going to drop numbers behind the ball, so we didn't just want to kick it forward all the time. That plays into their hands. So we chipped it around a fair bit and were able to work it down the ground. You probably would have seen at times even the crowd booed us at times because it was so slow and patient. But yeah, that's probably why we had a bit more of the ball this week.
You got each other in the fantasy teams or not?
I probably should get Rory Laird in there, come back and has 30, and Brodie Smith's been getting a lot of the ball, but yeah, it's nice to get a few touches back there. It doesn't always happen, so yeah, hopefully we can keep that form going.
You and Jack sort of got a lot of the footy as taller defenders. I know you're talking about you chipping it around, but you're backing yourselves in to push up the ground as well to attack when you see it open.
Yeah, and I think that's credit to the forwards and mids as well. Putting pressure on St Kilda's back line and midfield, and the ball comes in high, and we're able to intercept mark and get a bit more aggressive in our positioning. And I think that's the whole team thing, and we're on the end of that. So took a fair few marks, Jake and I, last night, and that's a result of the rest of the team. So yeah, really pumped with how the team went last night.
As well as you played last night, do you think you have to take it to another level this week?
Oh yeah, I think this week's going to be a massive test. Away at Subi, they always play well there, and we haven't beaten them over there in a couple of years now. So we're really looking forward to the game. It's going to be a big one, and they're coming off a loss, so we know they're going to be fired up. But at the same time, we're ready to go and test ourselves against a potential top 4 team, and yeah, it's going to be exciting going over there before the bye and trying to get another win.
Well, the Eagles at Subi as tough as it gets. Is it true?
Oh, I think there's a lot of tough games. Hawks at the MCG, Geelong at Skills Stadium, so they're all tough, and they're a quality side, and last year's grand finalists. So we're going to have to start well and bring that pressure. And from yesterday's game, it looked like they got done in the contest a fair bit, and that's where a lot of games are won and lost. So we're going to have to bring that contest against their midfield and try and get on top there.
You've been close in a couple of those away games against good teams. What would it mean if you can get over the line and nail it this week?
Oh, I think it's just reinforcing the way you play, and winning does that. And we want to create a winning culture and just want to win games of footy. That's what you play for. So yeah, this week's another opportunity to do that, and yeah, it's going to be exciting, as I said before.
Talis, I think a lot's been made of the forward line. It is the number 1 attack in the league, but Josh Jenkins was talking yesterday about how impressed he is with the back six. Have you been surprised at how well you guys have gelled together this season?
Yeah, I think it's been a pleasure to be back there and lead the guys and see them develop. Jake Lever's on the rise. Cole Hardigan's been amazing this year. I think he's one of our most improved players, and his role yesterday, he played on a Nick Rewalt deep, and that allows me to get up the field and get a bit more of the ball. And Cole Cheney's been doing the job every week. Luke Brown always does it. So we've got guys back there who can lock down, and we're really gelling together, and we're still learning as well. We've only played probably a year and a half together, that back 6 or 7 now, so we're going to get better with time, and it's exciting. We've got some good rebound out of there as well. We've got Lairdy and Smith and Brownie, so the more we play together, the better we're going to be. And you see the good teams like the Hawthorns and Geelong, they've been doing it for years, so that's what we want to create, and we still got a fair way to go to get there, but yeah, we're definitely improving.
Had some of those guys come on quicker than you expected, Daniel, like Kyle and Jake?
No, I don't think so. From the moment Lever walked in, he was always going to be a great player, and his work rate and his enthusiasm to improve and to learn has always been there. And Cole Hardigan's, hungry coming off a rookie list. He got overlooked in the draft, and he works really hard off the field as well to improve his game. So by no surprise, those guys have improved this year. It's just been through hard work, and that's what we expect of everyone on our list.
Matty Crouch, obviously battling to get a game. He comes in 17 touches first quarter. I mean, it's brutal at selection at the moment, isn't it? People, when they're coming in, they want to prove themselves. It's a healthy spot to be in. Yeah,
it was a pretty special first quarter from Matty, wasn't it? 17 touches, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, that's exactly what we want from our guys coming in. Our midfield's really hard to get into, and Tomo went out and Matty Crouch comes in and has 36. So we've got a number of guys, though, who are playing well in the sample that have been overlooked that just can't get in because of form. You got Camelis Yowen, Harrison Wigg, Dean Gore, all these guys in the sample are putting their hand up each week, and that's what you want. It's tough for the selectors and Pikey. I don't know how they're going to pick the team this week, but that's what you want. You need a healthy list to win games of footy, and that midfield's going really well. So we'll see how it goes this week.
Do you expect Tomo to be back this week after having a rest?
So, I reckon he will be. Yeah, he's so good around the contest. He's contested ball, and he was a bit sore on the weekend, so it was good for him to have a rest. And but that's going to be up to Pikey. He's the one that selects the team, so we'll leave that to him later in the week.
And talked about playing West Coast in the West, but Josh Kennedy in the West is quite the star. Do you expect to get the job again on him this week?
Oh yeah, I think I'll probably start on him. But as I said, yesterday's game, a lot of guys will roll through there. It's a bit different now. I probably don't lock down one-on-one as much. You got to trust guys to get the job done, and that's how we've played all year. So a number of guys will roll through him. It's going to be a team effort. But yeah, as you said, he's really good over there at Subi, and played on him a number of times now, and he's a great forward. So really looking forward to it this week.
All good, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
No worries. Thank you, guys.